Hey there, moms and dads. I am back again for another top 10. Today, we're going to focus in on one of the most important topics, communication. Now, the word communication actually comes from the word commune, which means to be in touch with. This is about being able to talk about anything. This could be what's going well and where there are considered problems, concerns, confusion, and frustrations. Although all parents want to be able to talk with their children, poor communication or no communication is the norm for many families. Ironically, I find that most kids would like to be able to talk to their parents and feel that their parents care to listen. And while this kind of communication is a parent's desire, many children complain that they feel their parents don't have the time, don't care, don't understand, don't listen, or tend to overreact. It's the difference between talking at your children and talking with them that will make all the difference. So, hit the like button if you'd like to hear some tips to help you do just that. This is Dr. Vicki's Top 10 Tips to Effective Communication. Number 1, listen. A basic problem with parent-child communication is a lack of listening. True communication is a two-way street, a dialogue, an interchange. However, when one person is talking and the other doesn't get a word in, then it's really more of a lecture. When one person talks and the other discounts what is being said, it's just a dead end. When one listens while the other talks, then the chance for understanding is in sight. Number 2, respond, don't react. You might ask, what's the difference? Well, when you react, you're actually reflecting your own experiences and feelings onto what you've just heard. When you respond, however, you get in touch with the thoughts and feelings of what your children tell you. When your children are trying to tell you something, it is crucial that you respond and not react. When you react, you lose the opportunity to communicate. Why? Because when you react, you tend to talk. And when you talk, it's really hard to listen. Number 3, try to see things from your child's perspective. You and your children view the world through very different eyes. The way that your children interpret a situation and the way you do can be light years apart. Sometimes it's hard to believe that you and they were even in the same room at the same time. However, their different stories are indications of how they experienced the particular event. And that's really all that your children have, their own perspective. So listen to your child's perspective, because this is their reality. And your realities can differ dramatically. Number 4, let them know what they have to say is important. Giving your undivided attention and allowing your children to talk without interruption or judgment shows them that you really care about what they have to say. Thanking them or simply expressing your pleasure in the fact that they are talking with you will go a long way in making them feel as though you care. Number 5, talk with them on their level. It is so important to use language that your children understand, and with the same respectful tone of voice that you would use with your friends. Literally, if they're young or small, come down to their level and look directly at them while they talk. Number 6, keep the lines of communication open. Use open-ended questions or ask for clarification in order to keep communication going. Express your desire to know more. Now, don't interrogate, but ask questions that show interest and desire to really understand your children's experiences. And if you are trying to continue a conversation and find your children getting frustrated, tell them You just want to know because you're really interested in what they are saying. So ask them to please help you understand. Oh, a word of caution. Overreacting is a surefire way to close down all your lines of communication instantly. Number 7, find opportunities to have conversations. There are different times and places that communication can occur. If your children know that you are available to them, they may feel more comfortable approaching you. And this is a two-way street. So time alone in the car, while you're tucking your kids in at bedtime, or with your older kids, once you tuck their younger siblings in, this might be good opportunities for you to talk. If your child wants to talk at an inopportune time, just explain to them why you need to postpone. But then make a time to get back together when you are able to give them your full, undivided attention. Number 8, agree to disagree. Not every conversation or argument or discussion needs to have a victor. The purpose of communication is to exchange ideas and to understand different perspectives. If you make the purpose to control or turn it into a power struggle, then you're both going to lose. Outside of a debate club, communication simply is not a competitive sport. Number 9, recognize the power of words. Depending on your tone, volume, and body language, anything you say can have a variety of meanings. These variables can convey very different messages. For example, an otherwise neutral sentence like, "Oh, you cleaned your room," could be said so that it's sarcastic or teasing. It could be judging. It could be minimizing their efforts. Or you could be praising them, analyze their behavior, or interrogating. And number 10, laugh together. This one makes the top 10s pretty often, but that's because it is so effective. Parents tend to fall into the trap. You know the one that grabs you and makes you take everything so seriously. When your children are trying to tell you something, sit back and just listen. You don't need to don your serious parent persona all the time. Laughter can lighten the load and create opportunities to communicate with your children. So that's our list. When is the last time you just had a good belly laugh? When's the last time you heard your children laugh? And when's the last time that you laughed with them? Thank you so much for watching this video. For more top 10s, parenting tips, and answers to your questions on toddlers, teens, and in-betweens, consider becoming a subscriber and ring the bell to be notified of our videos. If you would like to join a community of supportive parents that are doing their best, just like you, check out our Facebook page. I'll leave a link in the description below. Or follow us on Twitter at ParentingZ to A. Until next time, enjoy your kids.